How goes it, family? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully, you guys have been having an exceptional day on this very, very hot day. This is 100-something degree weather, but hey, I am a fan of the hot weather, especially on the West Coast. Anyways, today's topic is going to be short, but to the point and kind of near and dear to my heart, because with the stay-at-home economy is real. The stay-at-home economy is truly here, and I don't really think the stay-at-home economy is going out of style anytime soon. So today's subject matter is staying in the new going out. Now with certain spikes that have taken place within the United States and people kind of getting, I would hope, the wake-up call within the COVID-19 pandemic, the stay-at-home economy is not only becoming more real, it's just beginning becoming the new norm in the United States of America. And for the most part, a lot of people aren't going, or even thinking about going back to the norm. They love the new norm. For some people, it's really working out in their favor. COVID-19 has forced the growth of the stay-at-home economy. E-commerce was already at its all-time high before this pandemic started. However, today's pandemic has sped up the adoption of video streaming, online education, which continues to contribute to more inclusive access. A lot of people who are old school and old-fashioned, a lot of things, because of the stay-at-home economy and a lot of stay-at-home orders in certain states in the U.S., a lot of people just had to adapt to the new situation. Or as I like to always say, as my Marine buddy says, people have had to adapt and overcome. Just the other day, I went by one of my favorite movie theaters, Alamo Movie Theaters, which is one of my favorite movie theaters that makes you feel right at home with good food, service, a bar, restaurant, and way much more to the atmosphere. It's one of the best movie theaters I've ever been to, but it's been closed ever since the stay-at-home orders have taken place. Now, let's really break down what the stay-at-home economy really and truly entails. It basically entails being educated, working, shopping, and playing at home. All of the above at home. Even though there are certain public schools scheduled to open the doors by mid-August in parts of the country, there's a good segment of the U.S. Population that are very hesitant, and with good reason, to form their own version of a stay-at-home schooling or requesting teachers to teach online. Some people even doing private school teaching online. Everybody's different. You never lump everybody in the same box. That's my whole thing. At least till there's a vaccine for COVID-19. And there's been various things that I'm not going to get into that some people it's people, they feel comfortable with the kids going back because they're younger and things of that nature. Some people are not my child. So like I said, it just depends on your situation and how you look at it and how you're going to approach it. Not everybody's the same. Remember that the preferences of consumers have been shifted towards e-commerce and online entertainment and education for over a decade. Now, with that being said, I love shopping for items online. I love when people shop for items online with my online store, but one thing I do miss is being able to go to like a comedy club or a concert or whatnot and see a live performance. Nothing beats a live performance, compared to seeing something online. But that's my personal opinion. People younger than me probably like, hey, I don't care as long as I get to see their performance. Everybody's different. I totally get it. All right. I totally get it. But on a positive note, though, since March, Amazon, the conglomerate, online e-commerce store, and so much more, because they're getting into so many various other businesses, and they're already in various other businesses. They've actually hired about 175,000 workers in the United States to meet a surging demand for online shopping. And hey, I've even increased my online shopping. Heck, just today I purchased 2 collar shirts and whatnot because I'm like, I don't want to go to Walmart or Target to get it. I didn't want to do that before the pandemic started. So that's just my personal thing. Instacart, an American technology company that provides same-day grocery delivery and pickup service in the United States and Canada, stated that their weekly sales jumped tenfold and 20 times higher in California and Washington State, where the virus was widespread early in the pandemic. At the end of the day, more and more companies are going to leverage their interest in grocery home delivery and innovative ways to better meet the needs for health and well-being and the convenience for customers, all at the same time. One thing that I didn't realize, according to the article that I read in regards to this subject matter the other day, concurrently, according to online restaurant reservation service Open Table on-site dining dropped about 42% compared with a year ago. Okay, down 42% in regards to people going out to restaurants and whatnot. And the crazy thing is a lot more restaurants have been shut down, or bars have been shut down, because of the recent spikes in various states and whatnot. So, like I said, is this going to be the new norm? Video streaming has been on the rise for over a decade. So that's nothing new. You know, platforms like Netflix, you know, Disney Plus, you know, been on the rise. Amazon Prime been on the rise for a long time. YouTube, you know, heck, I watch more YouTube than anything else, you know. But for the last year, the number of streaming subscribers around the world, 613 million, surpassed the number of cable subscribers, which is at 556 million, according to the Motion Picture Association of America. First time in history. And throughout the world. So that says a lot. That shows you that this pandemic bumped the increase for that. And let's be realistic, most people aren't watching cable TV anymore because there's really not that many good things on it anymore. You know, it's like nobody wants to see commercials. Nobody wants to you know, watch shows that are just kind of, you know, not that entertaining and not that good. But that's just my personal opinion on that one. With city governments asking citizens to shelter in place, whether they've opened the doors, and I got to shut a lot of businesses down to do it all over again, unfortunately, you know, because I'm not happy about that situation, but nobody is. You know, people want things to get somewhat back to normal. You know, with that being said, new streaming subscription services are seeing growth. Disney Plus, for example, has had a 75% rise in subscribers since early February and passed 50 million paying subscribers in its first 5 months. Says a lot, and it says where it's going. You know, where, no, not where even, you know, entertainment is going, where entertainment is. Disney did the very smart thing of getting into the streaming business, you know, because, you know, they want to remain relevant, and it just makes perfect sense in my personal opinion. Okay. Now, one thing that is considered to be a big announcement is the Hamilton play that was written by Lin-Manuel has negotiated a deal with Disney Plus to air the entire play of Hamilton for the first time ever. Look into the information. People are making a big deal about it all over the place, and hey, I'm happy for them. People are going to get to see this play for the first time, because I know a lot of people could not even afford to see the Hamilton play in person, and now access to the streaming of the play is much more affordable for everybody. You know, streaming is much more affordable. Streaming services like Zoom memberships have gone up, and more video chat streaming services are seeing a spike within the stock market. Right now, content is king. Hey, I've even been making more content ever since this thing has turned out, because I've had a lot more time to do so. With schools going through a rapid transition to online education across all levels, primary school and high school, all the way up to the university level, digital technologies are reshaping the world of education in ways, you know, previously unimaginable for historically change-resistant institution. My prediction of the next 10 years is that more and more commercial indoor facilities will turn into ghost towns in a sense and collect dust, or maybe they'll turn them into something better, because you've seen the movement of old warehouses and factories being turned into apartment buildings, or being turned into mini strip malls, or being turned into places. Yeah, mini strip malls, places where you want to dine. Great example, there was this place in downtown Anaheim, California, that I went to a couple of years ago, and it used to be actually a factory back in the day. So, you know, it's beautiful, and I've seen that in parts of Reading, Pennsylvania. I know that a friend of mine in Michigan told me that it's like that. A lot of these old factories are being turned into other things. So I think that's what's going to end up happening. Like I said, not a guarantee, but that's my prediction in regards to what might end up happening in the future with a lot of these commercial facilities, a lot of office buildings and malls and whatnot, because people, the stay-at-home economy from working from home and shopping from home, it just doesn't give many people that many reasons to go out and whatnot. And I think unless a place turns into like a Vegas to where you got outdoor entertainment, you got to give people a reason. Say a year from now there's a vaccine, people feel comfortable going out, you still have to give people a reason to want to go out and leave their house. You know what I mean? Like, I stopped going to the movies for years, but then when they opened up the Alamo in Woodbridge, Virginia, I was like, oh man, this is way better. I can eat, drink, you know, I can lean back on my couch. The food and the beverages are served to me. I don't have to get up and get it. So to me, it was like a win-win situation. You know what I mean? You got to give a reason. It's like kind of like Las Vegas will never lose its edge. You know, in Orlando, Disney World will never lose its edge, because it's so much more than just an amusement park. It's so much more than just people walking around with alcohol and whatnot. There's concerts going on, there's shows going on, you know, there's gatherings. So it gives people a reason to go there. So these other places are just going to have to step the game up in that instance, you know, to get people to want to come out more. and then a lot of people get bored being at home. I mean, heck, myself, I finally went to a restaurant last week, and I gave them a lot of credit in regards to the social distancing that they were doing. You know what I mean? So I leave it at that. But this is the new norm. This is the new norm. Education institutions will become smaller and smaller, and more people will set up a life that they do not have to take a vacation from. That's my favorite saying. This statement from the article really and truly hit close to home. It states that 6 months ago, a young millennial woman told me that staying in is the new going out. Now, I know what she really meant. With that statement, I truly wonder if this is going to be the new norm, and if going out and having fun is going to be the thing of the past. That is the question. All right, that is the question. But on that note, don't forget to check out the Care Bars International family. This picture shows there's no monthly fee. You buy a specific package of your choosing. The more that you spend on the package, the more chance opportunity you have in regards to make more money when you refer other people, and when you're buying gold from a monthly basis, if you so choose to. If not, I understand, and it's all good in the neighborhood. Don't forget to do the 3 free things: like, share, and subscribe. Nothing wrong with that. Takes 3 seconds, if that. So I would appreciate that. And remember, in today and tomorrow's economy, you can't get fired if you own the company. The beautiful thing about what's happening nowadays, I'm seeing more and more businesses opening up, whether it's a mega or a small business. More and more people are getting it, and they are coming apart of the financial intelligence and financial literacy community. And that's one beautiful thing to be happy about. And I just give people a round of applause, and I say keep going. Not only make money moves, but keep it positive all at the same time. Momentum, I hope this momentum doesn't go down, because a lot of times when momentum is there with a lot of people, it fades away after a certain amount of time because people get back in the comfort zone. Please don't get back into the comfort zone, family, because we're not going back to the way things were anytime soon. All right, so take care and have a great day.